Hello, my name is Cassandra and in this video I'm going to talk about the inciting incident of 5 movies and 1 TV series, as well as how that event affected the protagonist's life. So let's start with Wednesday. The first episode of Wednesday aired on 2022, and the inciting incident is when Wednesday drops piranhas at the school's swimming pool as revenge to the boys who bullied her brother Pugsley. This leads to her expulsion, and Wednesday is sent to the Nevermore Academy, which is a school for outcasts. The way this event disrupts Wednesday's life is that she now has to socialize with other people and to become comfortable to a foreign environment, and of course solve a case of murders, which is her favorite hobby. The truth is that before the inciting incident, we don't really get to see much of Wednesday's personality. However, her weirdness and her extreme method of dealing with her brother's bullies makes us curious about her, and we want to see more of her and her reactions to future situations. Next is Inside Out, and the first movie aired in 2015. Here, although the entire story takes place inside Riley's head, Riley is not the protagonist. The protagonist is Joy. As a result, the inciting incident does not happen in the first 7 minutes when Riley moves from Minnesota to San Francisco, but it happens around 25 minutes when Joy and Sadness get lost outside the headquarters. This, of course, affects in a tremendous way Joy as well as Riley, and then Joy has to find a way to return to the headquarters, bring back the core memories, and help Riley become emotionally balanced again. And since the inciting incident started at 25 minutes, we have more than enough time to learn about Joy as well as the other characters and how Joy feels for each one of them separately. Next one is Whiplash, aired in 2014. Here, the inciting incident happens at 12 minutes when Fletcher invites Andrew into his band. This affects Andrew in a devastating way because he becomes obsessed with practicing and with Fletcher's insane standards, and he ends up sacrificing his personal life, mental health, and his relationship with others. Since the inciting incident happens at 12 minutes, we have some time to learn about Andrew and his everyday life, which is crucial to know in order to fully understand how much the inciting incident affected his life. Next, we have Interstellar, aired in 2014. The inciting incident of Interstellar happens at 20 minutes when Cooper discovers the secret NASA base, and he is then asked to pilot a mission to find a habitable planet for humankind. There is more than enough time before the inciting incident to learn about the protagonist, Cooper, and his everyday life, his beliefs, and his history. We see how much family means to him. So when the inciting incident happens, we fully realize how much he has to sacrifice by leaving Earth and his family and not knowing if he will ever be able to return. Next is Inception, aired in 2010. The inciting incident also happens at 20 minutes, and it's when Saito offers Cobb a job, which, if done successfully, he will be able to go back to his children in America. Before those 20 minutes, we get to know the protagonist and how he behaves by a mission he had to accomplish, and we also find why he can't return back to his children. The inciting incident has a huge impact on Cobb, since he is now going to fully focus on this one job in hopes that he will be able to be with his children again. Finally, we have V for Vendetta, which aired in 2005. The inciting incident happens at 5 minutes when Evie is rescued by V from the secret police during the night curfew. Although the inciting incident happened in the first 5 minutes, we don't get to see the full extent and the impact of that event in her life until the 25-minute mark, when she is involved in another attack and V rescues her and this time takes her with him. So until we reach that point, we get to see who Evie is, who her parents were, and everything that involved her life and her beliefs. After the inciting incident, Evie can no longer return to her normal life, and she is forced to confront a truth about the world she lives in and to eventually make a choice. I hope this video helps you in understanding how exposition needs to work at the beginning of the story and why it's important to reveal certain information about the protagonist in order for the inciting incident to be effective and impactful. Feel free to comment with any ideas that you want me to cover, things that trouble you when writing a story. And I will see you again in the next video. Bye bye.